Welcome back everyone, I'm The Depressed Dior, and this is The Pit, playing as Engineer Guy, soon to be Dead Guy. But before we start, because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna die soon, I want to go ahead and rant a little. For one, I want to talk about the Psychic Guy, because I'm pretty sure a bunch of people are probably yelling at their screens from my previous videos, even though I'm currently about 2 or 3 videos ahead, that I was probably finding the Psychic Guy incorrectly. The Psychic Guy, as far as I can tell, either has very, very high armor as a base, or he has a resistance, a very, very high specific armor against essentially kinetic attacks, which is essentially any melee and ballistic type weapon. The only things I've seen that affect the Psychic Guy relatively well are laser attacks or energy-based weapons. So that's why it took so long to kill that guy, and I didn't really have any options, because quite frankly the guy can move faster than me, and so forth. So that's my reasoning behind that. So there may be a better way of fighting him, but with auto pistols, and a sword, I'm pretty sure there wasn't really many options. And also grenades are considered kinetic as well, which makes sense. Anyway, that's one thing. The other thing is I've been getting comments, well, for one, people have been praising me about, how I've been playing, and then there's other people who constantly pester me to go to the wiki for some reason. Now, there's a thing about this game that makes it unique compared to other roguelikes, is there's this sense of progression despite death. That progression is through the consoles that you find, whether it be red herrings that are nothing but just goofy joke text that you can translate, but there's also stuff that reveals lore as well as recipes. Those recipes can be used to enhance your ability to do the next run. That's something that a lot of roguelikes kind of lack, because generally what happens in a roguelike is you go through, it's very hard, you end up dying, and then you start completely over with no real benefits. In fact, in some roguelites, it actually makes the game harder. For example, Stone Soup. Stone Soup, when you die, your character becomes another monster that could randomly appear, as well. That's also enhanced, that's making him even stronger and more difficult to deal with. So there's a chance you'll run into yourself, or one of your past selves, and then get killed. So this is something that this game has as a mechanic of, exploring. Excuse me, there's a freaking siren going, so I'll just explore a bit while I'm mute. Sorry about that. Now, what was I saying? Oh yes, I was talking about the unique mechanic is about these consoles that you can find that give you information and story, background, jokes, as well as recipes. And that's something you don't really see in any roguelike. So every time you run, you learn a little bit more about the world, as well as some stuff that could help you out. To go to the wiki and read every recipe that's available, which I'm assuming at this point there's tons, because this game's been out for a week or so, would be pretty much denying that entire mechanic that the developers made for this game. And quite frankly, the fact they made the effort to make this mechanic, to actually get information without having to resort to a wiki, is good. You want something like this in your game. You don't want to play games where you have to open a FAQ or play a wiki, to open a wiki to figure out things. This is a problem that a lot of JRPGs have, because they'll have information hidden from you that you have no way of knowing without buying a strategy guide, which is what you had to do back in the day before you had access to wikis. So, like I said, I'm not going to a wiki, so stop asking me. Quite frankly, I enjoy the fact I don't know stuff. In fact, the reason to even play the Engineer is the fact he's really good at finding out this information. The only other reason to play the Engineer is if you're one of those guys that likes to play as the teacher in Oregon Trail. So yes, I'm not going to be using the wiki. Stop asking. And in most cases, I've been ignoring any of the recipes you guys have been putting out, though most of them have been less than useful anyway. So yeah, that's my rant. So yeah, I'm not going to be doing. The other things that I've been told is that you can disarm traps, so I'll try to attempt that. And then one person apparently thought I could cancel out of actions, which I think might be true, but it sure doesn't work for reloading, which I'll prove in a little bit. We'll see how long we live first. So yeah, sorry about that, but I wanted to get that off my chest, because it's a little annoying when people are constantly telling me how to play the game, especially when it goes against completely the design of the developers. Now, games that don't have any way of providing this information, like, essentially you just kind of have to guess and check to figure out all the recipes in the game, that's something I can probably be fine with using a wiki for, because quite frankly the developers didn't bother providing the information, so why should I search for it? But this game has the information. It's available. I can find it with every run I do. It also like I said, it gives a sense of progression that most roguelikes lack. I mean, besides having your own like built-up experience of how to play the game, there's nothing else that helps you show any progression besides the new stuff you get on your wiki, on your what's this thing even called again? The Sword of the Stars decks. So don't take that away from me, because this is something neat. It makes it game a little bit more. It actually makes the game have more replayability, or at least more reason to play it before just giving up. You're trying to attack behind me. Alright, let's, can I do it with this one? I'm gonna hit escape the moment I start this. No, it doesn't work. So, anyone that's been telling me to hit escape to cancel stuff, it doesn't work. Also, I've been told that if you hit Control and X, which X allows you to skip turns, by the way, Control and X will make you constantly skip turns until you see an enemy or until you regain all your health through resting. Personally, I don't think that's a good idea, for the same reason why I'd stop picking blocks later on the floors. Because that takes turns, and turns cost food. The biggest issue you have later on is food. Or ammo, in this case. But food is a bigger issue, simply because it's a little bit harder to find in the later floors. You can actually find tons of medkits, so getting health back is not an issue. So yeah, there's that reasoning behind it. This game's all about efficiency, for the most part. Okay, I've already done that thing. Where am I going anyway? Let's go south. The reason I do pick all the locks in the beginning, though, is because the amount of experience you get out of it and skill is actually pretty useful. But later on, that usefulness is less. For one, you don't get as many skill level ups, which is the main reason to do it, and the amount of experience you get is kind of negligible. So it's generally not efficient. It's one of these things. Okay. Alright. Yeah, go ahead and craft that. And then I can craft the Sotwitch. Good stuff. Food-wise, we're actually doing pretty good. For the most part. Cheese, eat that. There's actually a sandwich that I haven't tried yet, which involves we need rotten meat for it, or raw meat, which we could have done immediately. And it's kind of to make like a rotten sandwich, which, you know, kind of makes sense. Hello. Well, I'm about to get some company.
Not my best.
Wow, I'm failing everything. Oh, hello. Oh yeah, one of the recipes that someone tried to suggest to me to help me out is gloves that use the melee skill. Just to point out, I have a melee skill of 1 as an engineer, so it's not exactly a good idea to use that. fact, skills that start out at 1 don't even get listed on your skill list. So if you don't see it, that means you have a 1 in it. Can I cancel? No, you can't cancel. You cannot cancel using the escape. This thing is annoying me.
Must be more careful.
There we go. Anyway, after the engineer, I will redo doing the scout run, and we'll see how that goes. Probably not going to go much better. Kind of how my luck is right now. After that, I'll see what you guys are thinking, if I'll keep doing the series or not. Some people did want a lot of these Let's Plays going, simply because it gives more recipes for the wiki, which is fine. I don't mind that. I don't mind providing that knowledge, but I'm not going to use it. Hey, that's what I was looking for. Cool. Weapon mod. Alright. Use this. Reinforcement bots. Alright, this will give you more durability. Though there's not really much to use this on, to be honest. I can give it to the laser pistol if I really want to. Screw it, I'm giving this to the sword. Congratulations, you have a really durable sword now. Some people have suggested to go ahead and use all of the stations available to kind of get your electronics up, which I can probably agree with in a lot of cases. But remember, as you get further along, you're going to need to make a decision on what's more efficient. Because stuff costs food. Or sorry, turns cost food, rather. I'm getting pretty good at noticing these guys. You can actually use the motion tracker to kind of figure out if there are any nearby. Okay, bullet-wise we're not doing fantastic, to be honest. That tends to happen when you're fighting a bunch of robots. I'll go ahead and continue exploring, because I don't really have much to lose at this point. And I think there's a health station up there. I don't remember if I burned it out or not. Okay, it's way up there, but whatever. Like I said, I got the food to spare, so I might as well take advantage of it. Actually, let's do an experiment. I'm right now at about half health. Actually, slightly above half health. And I'm at 300 food. I'm going to do Control X. Consider this an experiment of how long it's going to take me to heal from half health using the rest skill. In fact, you can count the turns cycling right now. Of course, this is stupid because I have a med bay right here. I have also got 4 med kits, but I wanted to point out how ridiculous it is to use the rest skill. In fact, if you're at the point where you're using the rest skill, you're probably dead anyway, because while it restores your health, I just used up 28 food, which is about half a safe type food that you get from a purifier. So not very efficient. I could have used a med kit or a med bay and used only about a turn or 2. Man, I sound grouchy today. Sheesh, I'm a jerk. Hey, wait, there's a trap here. Ooh, and recharge thing. Yeah, you can use trap skill to actually disable these. Let's see what happens. Deactivated. Okay, it just deactivates it. Okay, that's not bad. I'm probably not going to mess with traps too much, though, simply because of the fact that most of my trap skills are not that good. But if it's like in my way and stuff, I wouldn't mind using a trap, or taking it out. You actually don't need to disarm traps either. You can actually shoot the trap, and it will take care of the issue for you. I just healed myself. Now you might be thinking that the rest skill that I just used, that used up about 28 food, is probably not a big deal, but 28 food, that's like 56 turns. That's 56 turns of movement that I could have been using to explore and find stuff. Speaking of finding stuff, console, hopefully we'll succeed this time. Alright, some new encrypted stuff. Review last. Spools of nanowire been assigned to the manufacturing. They are to be used for lifter packs and slug throwers. All other applications be shifted to use organic, which be locally. A little bit of information. We almost have enough to work with. And one moment. You know, I win a lot of cruises apparently. So, sorry about that. I probably should have just cut the video, but whatever. Wow, look at all that junk. Alright, let's take a look. Use flawed targeting. Blunter. So, reduces damage. Blunter, yeah, reduces damage, so it's not a good one. And then there's one flawed targeting that reduces accuracy, so drop that too. Okay. Go heal up. That, yes it did, recharged it. Good stuff, good stuff. To be honest, a lot of the crafting I don't really... A lot of this, like, the stuff I'm dying from is usually not from the fact I don't have enough crafting stuff. It's mostly just the simple fact that I just simply die, really. I probably don't need this rad pod. In fact, I'm pretty certain I don't need this rad pod. I'll use it to recharge the thing I just used. Here, just pick the lock. Since I've been failing 80%. Hey, more of this stuff. It's like the game's trying to help me. Or not, because these are all actually bad things. Drop it. And there's nothing really to craft. Or is there? I can craft lockpicks, I think. Yeah, I can craft lockpicks, but I don't want to. Alright, next floor. Oh, jeez. I don't have a grenade. Oh, I have a flash grenade. And a pink grenade. Eat flash grenade! Haha, you're blinded. Hey, bread. Always want that. I am choking. I am still choking. I am missing. There we go. So if I rested now again, I would lose a good chunk of my food again. So yeah, not a good idea. I do not recommend using the rest ability. Well, as far as my experience with this game, anyway. In fact, I'm gonna go ahead and use one of these things. See, that only took one turn. Maybe two. Actually, it's one turn. Yeah, that's right. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Well, not gonna risk getting hit by a grenade. Hey, a lot of boar bread. Nice. Alright. I'm gonna keep using lockpicks. Oh, that's a bear. Oh yeah, some people have suggested to go ahead and go to the hardest difficulty. And quite frankly, I can't succeed in the normal difficulty, so there's no real reason for me to go in the harder. I mean, I know people are like, the only way to play a roguelike is on the hardest difficulty, but honestly, I'd rather have fun than... If having fun is the price of playing the game for real, I would rather have fun. Besides, if I went on the hardest difficulty immediately, I wouldn't be able to survive long enough to get as many consoles to learn about the game. Alright. Let's go ahead and put that there. How are we still alive, anyway? Let's go ahead and eat one of these things. These are awesome. We eat another. Alright, we're good on food. Wow, an upgraded one. Oh, by the way, I'm nearly out of bullets, which you hadn't noticed. So, I am probably going to die eventually. I mean, I'm holding my own, but like I said, I'm out of bullets. Oh, hello. I wish he just had better skill with the blade. Speaking of, how's my energy stuff? Okay. So don't really need to recharge. Hey, yay, blood skill went up. We're not exactly in the best shape anymore, though. There we go. Use another. I could shoot this thing, but I'm kind of, like I said, I'm... Whoa, hello, that's a psychic guy. I'm out of here. Oh, noes. Run! Ow. Oh, that's not good. Heal, heal. I am confused, and stunned, and speed decreased. Alright, tell you what. That's not good. That's better. See, it does a lot more damage with lasers and so forth. Bad news is I'm completely surrounded by enemies. I have ammo. Oh, I'm grabbed. That sucks. And for some reason I can't hit this freaking guy. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Okay, I'm stunned right now. Oh, I'm grabbed still. Why? Oh, that's right, I am grabbed. That's my bad. My bad. Yeah. Well, at least you released me, but I'm currently surrounded. Yes, I am. Eat sword. Eat sword. Got him. What is that? Force field belt. Make room for force field belt. What is this? Molecular neutronium. Stuff I can't use. It projects a field around the wearer that absorbs all damage but overloads if it absorbs too much damage and runs out of power over time. You know what? Just equip it. I don't care. So I'm not dying at the moment. In fact, yeah, this thing's awesome. runs out of power pretty quick, actually. Go ahead and unequip it. So we're still alive. I don't know how, but I am. Oh, looks like I'm down to 2 medkits. Good for us. How long's this video been going? I don't know. Oh great, the virus guy. By the way, I need to reload my laser gun. Good thing I unloaded that freaking vibro knife. Ooh, energy cells. Wonderful. Alright. Where the hell are we? Oh, he shot that trap. So yeah, you can shoot traps, by the way. I probably should have healed myself. Okay, we're good. Actually, I'm about to level. Actually, we have pistol rounds again, don't we? Let's fix that problem. In fact, we have a lot of pistol rounds again. A lot compared to what we had before. Or a lot compared to what we started with. Yay, leveled up. More might. More blade. More pistol. More everything else. Ow. Three grenades. Not bad. We don't have any cooked meat, do we? We do not. I went in a circle. Yes, I did. Alright, let's go this way. Let's go to this place that's probably going to be filled with death. I like how I fell 75%.
I have done it.
Tell you what. Actually, no, don't want to do that. Would be a bad idea. I believe you can cancel resting by hitting escape, though. I'm pretty sure that's allowed. In fact, let's test it. Yes, you can. You can cancel resting with the escape command. Or the escape key, rather. Not anything else. So yay, we learned something. Of course, it doesn't help me because I don't use the rest command. Oh, wow. I wish I had armor. I'm actually running out of stuff. Let's make this a longer video, simply because my death is imminent. Yeah, shotgun shells. Yeah, more of those. Yeah, fletch it rounds. Fantastic. Let's go ahead and have my last meal of the day. Oh, jeez. I have to fight you guys, don't I? Actually, let's go ahead and just waste everything I have. Fantastic. That's not what I targeted. Oh, I'm berserk. Oh, that's fantastic. Alright, my gear's okay, though. Empty room. Well, unless you count these desks that don't do anything.
I have done it.
Ooh, gun place. Oh, gun place. Wait, I know what I can do here. Oh, come on, where's... Yeah, I wanted to make sure I get all of them in this one. Hey, that worked. The servos, yeah. Pistol rounds, yay! Oh man, I need to make room for that. Drop the punch claws. Hey, I have soul rations, I didn't even know that. Anti-venom. Let's eat this. Hey, it didn't make me confused. Wonderful. Control G. Pick up that. I was expecting to die in this video, and it's just not happening. What is this? That's a blunter. Oh well. I am running out of medkits. I mean, I'm literally on my last charge. But I still refuse to die. Oh, jeez. Wonderful. I don't want to fight any of you guys. G-g-g-g-g. I have to take a shot. Yep, there you go. I shouldn't have stepped forward. That was my dumb, but I was kind of expecting death at either that floor or the next one. But there you go. We got some new recipes out of this run, though, and the next thing we're going to be doing is the Scout again, simply because I did only kind of an intro using the Scout. And I generally enjoyed the Scout more, simply because she's kind of jack-of-all-trades type character and gets a lot of skill points. So there you go. We'll be messing around with the Scout next. I am the Depressed Eeyore. This was The Pit with Engineer Guy. And stop telling me to use the wiki. See you guys later.